Hey guys, it's me Sedona. Welcome back to part 2. If you haven't watched part 1 already, go and watch it, because it was just like why I went to the mental hospital, and this story time is gonna be of all the stuff in the mental hospital, what to expect if you're gonna go there, especially to a foreign mental hospital. Yeah, but before we get started, make sure to follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, and like this video, subscribe, and comment down below more video ideas because I have some, but they're like not that good. But whatever, we'll just get to that. We'll get to that another time. So when I first got there, I had nicotine patches in my backpack. I didn't know that they were gonna look through my backpack, but I only brought a few stuff. I brought my moisturizer, my deodorant, my perfume, some pajamas, and my nicotine patches. And it sucks because it was a new pack too, and I fucking wasted my money on that shit. But it's okay because I didn't throw it out, so I got it after. But anyways, so, and guys, you can judge. It's okay, whatever. But basically how it was when I first got there, so I was basically in a room with cameras, and the beds were so uncomfortable. They were literally plastic. Like there was like plastic on top of like this really horrible spongy memory foam. Like the shower in the room with cameras, there's like a few rooms with cameras, and the one I was in, the mirror was up, like a scary ass mirror. The shower did not have a drain to it. That was disgusting. The toilet didn't flush, and it was metal. It was a metal toilet. I did not sit on that. No, man. So I was only in that room for about 2 days, I think, but they just wanted to watch me and stuff, and I rested a lot. Like, and the girls were so nice. The nurses, some of them were okay, but none of them spoke English, but it's okay. So the girls there are really nice. So like I have so many friends that I made in there. I love all the friendships that I made in there. If you're watching this, I love you. Yeah, so basically I was only in that room for like 2 days. My first day there, they woke me up out of my sleep in the morning because they let me sleep in because like I went to sleep at 6 a.m. and so they let me sleep in until 8 a.m. and they basically took me into this room, and it's called the big visit, and it's like with all of these doctors, and they're just questioning me, and they were so like insensitive about it. Like they were asking the questions like, but they were straight to the point. Like it's kind of like they wanted me to stay longer. They wanted to get to me, I don't know. I'll get to that later. But the doctors were nice on the first big visit. They were nice, but it was kind of scary because I was half asleep, and I was like that, and they were just talking to me, and I was like, but only one of the doctors in there spoke English, so he was like talking to me or whatever. So yeah, on my 3rd day there, when I transferred rooms, I transferred to this room number 5. Like it was crazy. Like the girls in there, like we were all crazy as fuck. That's why we're in there, because we were all kind of crazy, and so we did crazy shit. So we were kind of like, we were so fucking dumb. So there's this thing called blackout, right? You like sit down and you put your back on the wall, and you basically do your arms like this, and then you're like for 30 seconds, like really fast breathing, but you have to breathe in deep, like that, and then you stand up, and a person pushes your chest like that while you're like this, and then you black out. So my first blackout, I don't know why I agreed to do this, because like I said, I didn't care what happened to me. Like I did not care, Basically I blacked out, but they didn't think I would like black out because they tried it a few times and it wasn't working. So basically like when she like let go, like she stopped doing this, and I was like and then I like my eyes closed, and I fucking passed out on the floor, and my head hit the floor so fucking loud. Like I didn't hear it because I was passed out, but bro, the floor is like, it isn't wood, it's like tile, kind of. It's like really hard, like kind of, I don't know how to fucking explain the floors in there, but they were really hard, like tile kind of. So when I hit my head on the floor, I started having a seizure or I was shaking a lot, and I was like foaming at my mouth, and I woke up, and like bro, I was not wearing a bra, so they saw my titties because one of my titties fell out. That's what one of the girls told me, but I was just on the floor like, and I woke up after 5 minutes. Like they were like, Sedona, wake up, because the nurses, like they check the rooms at night to make sure you're taking a shower and stuff, and this was like at night, like right after dinner. So like if the nurses came in and saw me passed out on the floor, everyone would have gotten in trouble, including me. So when I woke up, I just I was like, mom, and I was so confused of like where I am, because it was my 3rd day there, and I was like, who the fuck are these people? And it kind of took me like a second to like realize where I am. I was like calling for my mom because, you know, I wanted my mom, like I just needed her help. Like I was like, mom, like when I was still passed out, when I was about to wake up, I was just saying mom, you know. And I did the blackout a few more times after that, and every time I was calling for my mom, because that's the only person that can truly help me. Like when I got up, my head, like it was hurting so bad, and I was feeling my head, there was a big ass bump on it, and I thought I got a concussion, and I was crying because I thought I was gonna go to sleep, because we had to go to sleep after that. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to go to sleep with a concussion. Like I have to tell someone, because if you go to sleep with a concussion, you can die. That was like a near-death experience for me. So like when I experienced that, I was like, no, like what the and so I went to the nurses. And one thing also, another thing I have to mention, because this is important, because I made up a lie. The showers, you can't change the temperature to them. So basically you press it and it's just like water coming out. It's really cold at first, but then it gets warm, but it doesn't stop getting warm. It gets hot, like boiling water. Like you can't change the temperature at all. So basically I went to the nurses and I told them, like, I only take cold showers at home, and like the shower got really hot and I just passed out and I hit my head on the tile in the bathroom, blah blah blah. I was having one of the girls translate for me because none of the fucking nurses spoke English. But they checked my head. I did not have a concussion. I was just being over dramatic, you know. It was hurting, bro. Like I think I still have a bruise there. But anyways, next thing is the food. The food is so fucking disgusting. Like the meat that they would give us was literally bleeding. Like none of the food had flavor, and when it did, it just tasted like old meat. Like it tasted so fucking bad. The food was just so disgusting. Like throw up. Like it's like they made throw up and gave it to us. Like it was fucking disgusting. And we had to eat 5 meals a day. So breakfast and a snack, and like the snacks they would give us, it would be like yogurt, but the yogurt was like organic and it had like no sweetener at all, and that shit was so disgusting. Like so disgusting. And so there's breakfast, snack, a disgusting lunch. For dinner, we would just get bread every night for dinner. Every night we would get bread, because, or almost every night, we would just get bread and butter. Every fucking night. And every day we had like 7 pieces of bread, I swear to God. And that bread was so stale and disgusting, bro. Yeah, that's the food. Also, the drinks that they would make. So there was chocolate milk, right? And I was like, oh, they have chocolate milk here. Like, cause I thought they were only gonna give us water and shit. And I low-key wanted something sweet. And then, so I tasted it. Bro, that shit was so fucking sweet. It literally burned my throat because of how much sugar was in there. And then after I drank it, I peeked into the kitchen and I saw how they were making the chocolate milk with boiling hot water and like this much chocolate milk powder. I'm not even joking. I'm not even fucking joking. And they would not mix that shit. So there was like powder at the fucking bottom. That shit was disgusting. Disgusting. And I never drank that chocolate milk again. No, honey, no. Got me fucked up. Anyways, basically the rules that they had there was like certain regimes. I didn't know what a regime was before I fucking came to this place, but basically there was regime 4A, 4B, 3A, 3B, 2 and 1. 4A is like the worst. Like that's like if you try to commit suicide, then you're at 4A. But I was on 3A, so I couldn't have my phone still. I couldn't really do certain activities there because, you know, they just like wanted me to rest for a little bit. And so I was in 3A. But after a few days, I changed to 3B. And when you get 3B, you can get your phone every night from 7:15 to 8:45. And basically, I had 3A for about a week and a few days, I think. And then I got to 2. So 2 is like you can be on your phone during the day from after lunch till 2 o'clock. So lunch starts at 12. So you eat your food, then you go get your phone. But also, we couldn't have the chargers because they charged our phones for us in the nurse's office. So, yeah. So if your phone was at 6% and you wanted to go on it, you would have to wait until it got to 100%. Because the nurses don't give you it. Like, if it's at 50%, they wouldn't give you it. Like, they would wait until it's at 100%, then you would get your phone. Yeah, and then also, you can get your phone for school. We would just sit down in this area, and I would be like doing school on my phone. I was on TikTok and Instagram. Anyways, shh. Bobaliko. You wanna be in my video? Bobaliko, put. This is my baby, Bobalik. He's so cute. Anyways, back to the story. So, if you hear me chewing on something, it's because I'm chewing on hard candy. Because it's really good. So, there was so many spiders in every single room, bro. And my biggest phobia ever, like more than anything, is bugs. I hate bugs so much, especially spiders and like them big ass mosquitoes. I fucking hate. That's my worst fear. Like when I see a spider, I have a panic attack. It could be small and I have a panic attack. Like you can call me over dramatic, but like that's my biggest phobia ever. So there was like these big ass spiders in the bathroom, bro. And I told the nurses, or one of the girls asked the nurses because they couldn't speak English. They were asking the nurses to kill the spider for me, you know, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're a nurse. Like what? They basically were like, they handed me a broom and they made me kill the spider myself. Yeah. And that shit was traumatizing, like traumatizing. Also, you couldn't have makeup in there. Obviously not a hair straightener. They would keep the perfumes locked in a closet. So the friendships that I made so many amazing friends, because I had no friends in Czech Republic at all because of the school I went to. Like I said, I don't really have friends at that school. I have maybe 1 or 2 mutual friends. But so basically the friendships that I made, like bro, I have this friend group. It's called Cuatro because we're 4, a group of 4, and I fucking love those girls so much. Like I can't wait till the summer so I can hang out with them, you know. And like the nurses, there was this one nurse and her nickname was Avocado because she was built like an avocado. Like she was really short and she had a big ass. Like she had a big ass, but she always was limping because of how big her ass was, like I swear. And she was always saying, like if I would ask for something, she'd be like "Už nemůžeš" or whatever. I don't know how to fucking speak Czech, please don't come for me. But she was like "Nemůžu, nemůžu." That means like you can't, no you can't, sorry, no. Or like if I would ask the nice nurses for something, she'd always jump in and be like no, go back to your room now. Yeah, so there was this one time when she came in the game room, because there was a game room in there. Also, I'm gonna insert a room tour and basically a tour at the end of this video. Towards the end, I'm gonna insert a room tour, so stay tuned for that, okay? So this bitch came into the game room and she was just yapping and yapping and yapping, and when she turned around, I said a cuss word in Czech so loud. I don't know what that means, but I just said it because like my friends were teaching me like cuss words the night before. I knew that it was a cuss word, but I didn't know what it meant. So I just screamed that, and she turns around and in Czech she's like, "Who said that? Who said that?" And she was trying to find out for 30 fucking minutes who said that. And I was over here like, it wasn't me. I don't speak Czech. And she never found out. But she got what she deserved. Like, it humbled her for sure because she shut up that day. There was this thing called community every morning. We would wait. They're supposed to come at 8:30 and we would in the morning, and we would just be waiting in the game room. Not the game room, I don't know what it's called, herna, but I just call it the game room because like we played puzzles in there, we played Uno, you know. The TV was in there, and the TV, there was like a few channels on it, and the channel that we always played, it always played the same, because we played music on the TV, so it always played the same music every day, over and over and over again. So I just heard the same songs over and over and over again, like so many times, you know. So basically in this game room or whatever, we're just waiting, sitting there at 8:30, like just waiting there for a therapist to come. And like we would basically just sit in a group, and one by one we would say how our day was the day before, and they would always come at like 8:45. So we would wait like 15 minutes for them, just like in silence, and just like, when I tell you guys, that shit lasted so long because there was so many girls in there. For a person to explain how their day went the day before, one by one, it took like 2 hours. I'm not even joking, every day. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but that's what it seemed like. I really wanted to go home because like I really missed my mom, and I got stabilized on my medication, and I did not ask to go home at all. And I like was, you know, getting better, doing my stuff, you know, getting back on track. And I was asking my mom to come home because she could sign this reverse paper to bring me home, but she didn't, which I'm glad she didn't, because I don't know. But I was just begging her to take me out. I was like not opening up to the doctors at all. Whenever they would talk to me, I'd just be like, I'm fine. Like they could never get anything out of me ever, because I wanted to be there as short as possible. I wanted to go home. I wasn't gonna tell them, yeah, so like yeah, like, you know, like I wasn't gonna fucking tell them everything, because like they would have made me stay like maybe fucking 5 months, I don't know. Yeah, I was there for 15 days, and basically on my last day there was one more big visit, and they were speaking to me in Czech, and I was like, ja nerozumím česky, which means like I don't understand Czech, and they're like, they said this in Czech, and they were like, but you're speaking it right now, you just said that in Czech, so you can't speak Czech. And I just looked at them and I'm like, I know the basics, but baby, if you want to have a conversation with me, you're gonna have to talk to me in English, okay? But I think they were triggering me and trying to test me if I was really okay to go home, because they looked at my necklace. I have a Puerto Rican Netflix. I have a Puerto Rican necklace right here, and I guess he saw that and he was like, is that the flag of Puerto Rico? And I was like, no shit. No fucking shit, you know? And he would always bring up my dad, like in there, like whenever they couldn't get stuff out of me, they would always bring up my dad, because they know I only live with my mom. They know I have no family here or anything, so, because that's what my mom told them. And I told them a little bit when I first got there, but not again, because I was trying to get out of there as soon as possible. So he was like, is that the flag of Puerto Rico? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, did your dad get that for you recently? And I'm like, boy, you know, I haven't seen my dad in over a year. So why are you provoking me? Why are you bringing up old shit? Because he's trying to test me to see if I'm going to break. Because they wanted me to stay longer. They didn't want me to go home. But I had good behavior. I stayed there for 2 weeks. I did everything that they told me to. So they couldn't get shit out of me anyways. I wasn't getting any better in there. I done the best that I can. So they just gave up. And they were like, But they tested me. And I passed the test. After that, he was like, okay, don't anymore, and yeah, good luck with your life. And I was like, thank you. And I got up and I left. 2 hours later, my mom came. She picked me up. Ooh, and my mom, she's so sweet. Like, I love her so much, because she knows like all the stuff that I've been through, you know, and she knows how hard it is, because she doesn't have any family either. Like, they cut her off too. And so she knows how hard it is and shit, especially to live in a foreign country and just like, you know, being a teenager and shit. She's a really understanding person. She's always been a really understanding person. So she took me to the store. I basically got like new products, because I didn't want to use the same shampoo I used in there. I didn't want to have the same perfume I wear in there. And also because that shit ran out so fast, because all the girls were like, this smells so good. So I wanted a new perfume, and I got like a cheap one. Like, I got a body mist, not a perfume, a body mist. And I'm gonna show y'all it actually. If y'all wanna smell like fucking cupcakes, get this shit. It's Sweet Sugar by Guess. Not sponsored. Anyways, so my mommy got me this. I got a Shein package. I got this little sweater off of Shein. So yeah, and also because my birthday is coming around, so she wants me to feel good, look good, and smell good on my birthday, you know. And because also I worked so hard to like get better, and she knows that, so she like got me a bunch of new stuff. That place did help me. I think it did help me a lot, but it also traumatized me at the same time, you know. And the nurses, even Avocado, like, I hated that bitch, and I still love her, because she, like, me and her had a love-hate relationship, because she was like, I don't know, she always had something to say, but she was nice sometimes, you know. And like, I know that she cared for me. Yeah, so I do think that place helped me a lot, actually. I don't think I would send my kid there. I mean, my mom really had no other choice, because I was going off the rails, you know. Nobody could help me, so she just did what she could, and I got better, and I'm doing better now, and I'm not gonna fall back into that deep hole. I think I'm done with that whole era. Like, honestly, I'm done with that stuff. But yeah, here are the videos. Okay, so when y'all first walk in, there's a fucking socket right here, but I don't know why this shit is here, because we can't even fucking plug shit in. Then it says, it gets better, I promise. My room number, I don't know what that is on top of it. These lights are so fucking scary. I feel like I'm in a fucking lab or some shit. Then, if the fucking bathroom is locked, you can unlock this shit from the outside and walk in. Here is everything. Like, this toilet doesn't even work. One time I asked for toilet paper and they fucking didn't give that shit to me. My friend did this. Fuck all the ops. Forget the past and thug it out. This is where we're supposed to keep all of our fucking shit. This is the disgusting ass shower. You cannot fucking change the temperature or anything. Then that thing makes a noise whenever you fucking, it goes tss. Look, if I shut the door, it makes a noise. Wait. Yeah, like that. In here, I have some fake nails in here. I have a keychain from my best friend, a pen, these fucking dumbass books. I don't know what this is. Then here, I keep all of my stuff in the bags under my fucking desk, and I keep my important stuff in here, cause guys, there's crazy people up in this shit, so, you know. I don't want my stuff to go missing. This shit. I used this stuff when I first got here, but now I only put like my cute stuff in the bags under my desk, so that way, like, you know. Then we cannot open the doors, obviously. Literally, there's no way out of here. The fucking light. Yeah, that's the room tour, guys. Also, this shit, I drew this. Somebody fucking scratched this shit up, bro. I stopped counting, but this is how many days I've been here. I think I've been here like 14 days, but I haven't been fucking writing this shit down. And yeah. Then the best thing in this whole fucking room is this shit. Puerto Rican Baddie 5. And that's on period. Anyways. And then there's Buzarant here. If y'all know what that means, then y'all know. There's like a bunch of shit. This is a fucking window. For some reason. I don't know why this shit's here. Y'all, I just watched the video back, and sorry about my chewing with the gum. It's because it's nicotine gum, and I haven't had nicotine in so long. And for me to quit, to help me quit, they give me nicotine gum, and I haven't had it in a few days. So I'm just like, you know. But these are the pads they give us. No wings, extra fucking thick, extra fucking long, you know. And they fucking gave me a tampon, like so thick. And they expected me to fucking put that shit in. I was like, no, honey, no. Okay, y'all, this is the environment in the mental hospital. Very boring. We're supposed to be doing our schoolwork. I don't see no one doing their schoolwork right now. This is for my YouTube channel. Wait, because I'm leaving in 2 days, y'all, so I don't give a fuck if I get in trouble for this shit. But then in here, we have the crusty ass fucking game room. This shit is fucking horrible. Then this is where they fucking give us all the dirty ass fucking food. And then look at how scary this shit is, bro. We can't get out. The fucking windows, we have to have a key to open this shit so that way we don't fucking escape. Anyways, bye guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I love you guys so much. And thank you for supporting me. If you followed my Instagram, you know I was documenting all of this shit. And yeah, bye.